In this video, we are going to cover upper body pulling. Starting with lat pull downs, we want to grab the bar a little wider than shoulder width and sit down locking our knees under the pad. We will lean back slightly and we are ready to start the pull. We pull the bar to our upper chest and make sure to pinch our shoulder blades together at the end of the movement. From there, we control the speed as we return the bar back to the starting position. When performing a pull down, the main muscle we are focusing on is our lats. You can see the lats lengthening and contracting when the bar is pulled down. The rhomboids and the mid traps are responsible for pinching the shoulder blades together, and the lower traps help to press the scapula. Obviously, we have the biceps helping as well as the elbow flexes. A common error when performing a pull down is failing to rotate the shoulders back and pinching the shoulder blades together. This leads to not getting as much out of the back muscles as we should and relying more on the elbow flexors. A good way to teach beginners is to have them start off the movement by pinching their shoulder blades together first, and then perform the rest of the pull down. After enough practice, the movement doesn't need to stay segmented, and they can perform the pull down in one fluid motion. Another common error you will come across is leaning back even more, creating momentum to assist in pulling down the bar. Cue them to have a slight lean back at the start and maintain that position through the exercise. You'll also come across members who tend to pull the bar in front of their body instead of a straight pull to their upper chest. Just make sure to properly cue and demonstrate where we want the bar to finish. There are many different handles that can lead to many different pull downs. Regardless of which handle, the same principles apply. Lock your knees under the pad, lean back slightly, pull the handle to your upper chest, and pinch your shoulder blades together. Make sure to control the speed of the handle as you return to the starting position. Next, we are going to talk about seated rows. Start by pushing yourself back until you have a slight bend at your knees. We want the upper body to have a very slight lean back and arms fully extended. We are going to pull the handle straight to our body, keeping the elbows coming back on a straight path. Similar to the pull down, we want to finish the movement by rotating our shoulders back and pinching our shoulder blades together. Just like the pull down, the lats are considered the primary mover. But as you can see, the lats don't get as much of a stretch when rowing versus performing a pull down. This means that the other pulling muscles, the rear deltoids, mid traps, and rhomboids, must work harder when performing this exercise. This is another exercise that you'll have to fix a member that wants to lean back and create momentum during the pulling movement. Cue to lean back slightly and maintain that position throughout the exercise. Another common error is leaning back too far, which causes our shoulders to hunch and our upper traps to get too involved in the pulling motion. Same as the pull down, different handles will create different types of rows. This does not change the way the exercise is performed. The knees are slightly bent, a slight lean back is maintained throughout the movement, the handle is pulled straight to the body, avoiding shrugging the shoulders, and the shoulder blades are pinched together. The bent over row is another common exercise you will see. Grab the bars slightly wider than shoulder width and hinge forward with the same technique that we use during an RDL. We want the back parallel to the floor or at least very close to parallel. The arms should be completely vertical, and this is the starting position. Notice how similar this looks compared to the seated row. Because of this, we are in perfect position to perform the row the same as before. Pull the bar straight to the body, rotate the shoulders back as you pinch your shoulder blades together, and then control the speed of the bar as it returns to the starting position. You'll see bent over rows performed with dumbbells as well. This can benefit your non-dominant side by performing an exercise where the dominant side cannot take over the movement. The bench row is very similar to the bent over row. It allows the body to get into a horizontal position and maintain that position by getting assistance from the offhand and knee. Make sure the foot on the ground is back far enough in order for the leg to not be in the way when performing the row. Perform reps on one side and then flip around to perform reps on the other side.